a great job. We applaud you. Hey, welcome back to the studio. Next guests are a part of the Norwood Bronx Writers Group, and they join us for a look at their work right here in the community. And we welcome, I'm going to say, Ann Layton and Elizabeth Von Yule.
Yes.
We welcome you guys to the show.
Thank
You.
I'm so honored to be here.
So, you're always welcome. And you got to come back again, too.
Tomorrow.
I'm inviting you guys tomorrow. I'm inviting you guys back before we even start. Tell us about the Norwood Writers Group.
Well, we actually started it about a year ago.
Yeah.
And we used the meetup.com to reel people in a way. And we had a lot of success having people come from all different parts of the borough, come meet with us to discuss their writing and discuss their projects. And then we kind of took a hiatus. We both had things going on in our life that kind of, and so.
Yeah, you live in New York City. Yep.
Right, things happen. And so we're back. We decided to reorganize it and start up again. And we've been really successful. And I feel like we're really excited to cultivate the talent that's here and really attract some creativity to our borough.
How did meetup.com work for you?
It was good. It was a little bit overwhelming because a lot of people would register but not show up. But the ones that did show up did find us on meetup.com, so we were finding people from Brooklyn and Westchester coming in. It felt good.
Yeah, well, it puts a lot of nice people together, you know. The people that don't want to come, you don't know who they are, but the people who came, you got a chance to meet them.
Right.
Yeah.
And now we're using Google Groups and Facebook. One of the things with meetup.com is it costs a lot of money every month. So we're
Yeah, we want to get away from the residual income thing. Residual payments. So how did it all start? I mean, what came through your mind that made you want to start this up?
Well, I've actually been writing my whole life, and I earned an MFA, and after my MFA, I kind of found myself overwhelmed and in need of a community that I had during my MFA, but I couldn't find it necessarily outside of the MFA. And I also had a child too, and so after 4 years of being a stay-at-home mom, I was just aching to get back into
that.
Yeah, definitely. But it's just
you're right about that.
Right. It was just so overwhelming, and I just desperately needed a community to share and to feed off of. And write. And so I had known Anne from some community advocacy in the neighborhood, and I knew that she wrote. And so I emailed her and said, let's try this. Let's get this started. And it was really successful.
And Anne said, yes.
Of course.
We could harmonize together.
Anne was up for anything.
Anne is always up for anything. Anne loves any excuse to stop work, because I work a lot.
Yes.
I'm a working writer and publicist, and I work with bands.
But you're passionate about this, so you'll stop for your passion.
Well, I have so much passion for everything, but the reality is that the writing sometimes falls by the wayside when you're servicing other people, and it's important to service your soul. And I've done writing groups through the years, and it's always elevated me, which is a good thing to do.
Yeah. So you're in it now.
Yeah, I'm in it.
All right, so what are we doing? What do we have here?
Well, we both are working writers. So this is my writing book that is published in Canada with a company called Soul Asylum Poetry, and I actually did a crowdfunding project for that in 2013. The book came out in 2015, and now I'm touring in support of it. I'm doing a Buffalo show in September, and gonna do Long Island in 2018, and New York City in August, and then in 2018.
Oh, look at you guys are moving. All right. So what do you want the public to learn about what you guys are doing?
Well, we'd like to come and participate. We welcome all levels. We're another main member of our group, Forrest, who couldn't be here today. He's a published writer as well. But we want to welcome all levels. Come, share with us, be inspired by us.
What if I gave you a camera to talk to the masses?
Yeah.
All right, take this one right here.
Hello, darling. What we're interested
You're an actress also.
What we're interested in is your soul, and you learning more as an artist and growing and finding out what words you've had inside of yourself that you want to share with everyone else.
And we also want to mention too that this does help the community.
It does.
In a way, it really brings people together, and especially now, no matter what side of the political spectrum you're on, you know, there's some disappointment going around. And art can help you heal,
Yeah.
can bring you together and create empathy and really start a conversation that needs to be had.
What are some of the other projects that you guys are working on?
I'm working on a full-length collection right now. I had a chapbook published about 8 years ago, and I kind of feel like my writing has evolved in a way, especially within the past year. I feel like I've just taken a different turn in my writing, so I really kind of had to scrap everything that I did during my MFA and start over. So this writing group is helping me kind of re-straighten myself. And
This is
Get
great.
back
So you
together.
mentioned about a chat book.
yes.
What
I'm
is
sorry.
that about?
This is actually a narrative by Martin Pinzon, who is the journal keeper for Columbus's first voyage to the New
Oh, wow.
World.
Yeah.
And there's actually a legend that, well, Martin Pinzon he separated from Columbus during his voyage to go seek his own gold and own treasures. And so
this
he
is the
was
only way that we're
actually-
hearing about them.
well, I don't know about that. No, there's a lot of research done about him, and there's a lot of myths surrounding him that he died after he was ordered to appear before the Queen for treason, and some cite his death as a result of envy and anger towards Columbus, and some cultures even claim that Martin Pinzon was the first to discover the New World, not Columbus.
Wow.
So this is a narrative told from Martin Pinzon's point of view in poetry, and it was an obsession of mine. I really enjoyed writing about it, but you know, I couldn't. It
Did
was
you
a
know that?
chapbook.
I didn't know that this
Oh,
person
okay.
existed. I mean,
Yeah,
so there's a battle between him and Columbus, huh?
yeah, and Columbus won,
Columbus won.
right?
He got the good press.
Yeah, he got the good press, right? The good.
Writers love crusading for the underdog.
That is true.
Yeah.
True. So it was.
That's good.
Yeah.
So where can we get more information on what you guys are doing?
Let's go to facebook.com / Norwood BX Writing Group. And you can also email me at Anne, A-N-N-E, at Anne Leighton, LEIGHTON.com, and I'll write back.
There you go. Ann Layton thinks that you have a
Nope. Anne is in charge of the
Thank you
outreach,
guys
so-
so much. Ann Layton, give her a big round of applause, everybody. Artist, writer, and Elizabeth Von Yule.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thanks for stopping by. We have to take a quick break, but first, let's take a look at a unique exhibit